Was that not special? I don't know about you, but I got tears in my eyes. Amazing. Amazing. Julia, you're our saint this morning. You've put a big blessing on this ride. Thank you for coming. Regroup after that one. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, let me catch my breath here. It's all your fault. Okay, with that, we'd like to introduce a couple of our dignitaries. First up, we get representation every year from the Broward County Commission. And with us here this morning is Commissioner Chip LaMarca from Broward County.
Thank you, Ron. I've been on the county commission for 3 years, and I've been with the Big Bike Riders for 3 years with Ron. He called, I said yes. Had nothing to do with you being Italian either. I want to first apologize for my attire. I'm going to go to Mass after this and keep everyone here in my prayers and for a safe bike ride. I want to read real quick a proclamation that we've done at the county commission. I think you probably have 6 of these.
Yes.
Wonderful. Whereas the Big Bike Riders Children's Foundation is presenting its 6th anniversary of Smiles Ride for Kids, and the children are the focus of this charity foundation, and its work will always benefit children in need. Whereas motorcycles are an environmentally friendly means of recreation and transportation that have minimal effect on the roadways, and many of those in attendance enjoy the sport of motorcycling, especially when there is a positive impact on the children. And whereas local community bikers are always look for an opportunity to combine their love of being in the air and contributing to a worthy charity. Proceeds from the ride will benefit the Chris Everett Children's Hospital and Broward Health Foundation. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Board of County Commissioners of Broward County, Florida, that the board hereby designates today, Sunday, March 24th, as Big Bike Riders Children's Foundation and Smiles Ride for Kids Appreciation Day in Broward County, signed by our mayor. Ron, thank you.
Chip LaMarca, thank you, Chip. Thanks for coming out. And your lovely, where's your wife? Your lovely wife. Thank you so much, Mrs. LaMarca, for coming out with us this morning and taking part of your Sunday morning. Chip will be in touch after the ride. Thank you, sir. Great day. From the Broward Health Foundation, which is our principal cause, we have actually 2 representatives. Dennis Stefanacci. Dennis, you want to come up and say hi? No? Where's Calvin? Does he want to say hi? Calvin. Now I guess they call this in some circles, this is the Big Maca. This is the Big Maca from the Broward Health District, Calvin Glidewell. That's a great name?
Good morning, folks. I just want to say thank you on behalf of our 1,000 physicians, our 8,500 employees, and certainly all the kids at the Chris Everett Children's Hospital. You know, this, I guess, is the 6th year that you've done this. It's amazing. The dollars that you raise, the thousands and thousands of dollars that you raise for our kids is something that we just can't get. But more than that, it's really the association and the recognition and really the camaraderie that we have with our community. So I want to recognize Ron. I want to recognize the Big Bike Riders Foundation. This Celebration of Smiles event is one of the biggest events that we enjoy here at Broward Health Medical Center, Chris Everett Children's Hospital. I want to thank you on behalf of our hospital, on behalf of our kids, and wish you a safe ride. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate you coming out this morning. Another person from Broward Health, I just want to mention Tracy Allen Shore. Tracy, raise your hand. I'll tell you what, she helps me in a lot of ways, and the Broward Health Foundation, because they're so good, they're raising millions of dollars. They give us instruction for free. And Tracy's a big part of that instruction and guidance and support, and we love you for it. You're a doll. Thank you so much. Now, Jack Sealer, the mayor of Fort Lauderdale, sent his regrets. He was not able to attend this morning, last minute. We normally have the mayor here as well, but we want to thank the city of Fort Lauderdale for their support in helping us with this event. We also to extend a big thank you to the Broward Sheriff's Office, to the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office, to the Coral Springs PD, to the Fort Lauderdale PD, and we've also got the medical rescue people here. Did I get them all? Sergeant, I think I got them all. How about a big hand for our escorts today? And their boss, Sergeant John Kelly, that I met just back about 5-6 weeks ago. He's been wonderful to work with. As always, the Broward Sheriff's Office supports us, and they're leading us on a ride. And I will tell you that because of the Sheriff's request, our ride is basically, we're going to find out where we're going when we leave. So some people have called and said, what's the route? One of the things we never do is we never say the route, because you know what happens? People will wait on the side of the road to not pay and join the procession. This is about kids and it's about raising money for a hospital, so we don't want that to happen. We never divulge the route in advance. And this year, we can't, because we don't know it. So that's the surprise. We've got a couple of other things that we want to do here this morning. Dennis, we said hello to you. I know that Rachel and Chris left with Z-Motion. Rachel and Chris. Chris is the executive director of Z-Motion, and Rachel is the administrative executive assistant. They have headed off to the casino to meet the bicycle ride back at the event, so they're already en route with their ride. So we want to thank them, and we want to thank the Zimmerman advertising people for supporting us and designing some of our marketing literature and also the brochure. How about a hand for Zimmerman Advertising and Z-Motion Foundation. And then we got Smiley here. Wait for the crowd, Smiley. If you'd like a photo op with Smiley, please. She's available for pictures. Actually, I shouldn't say she. Right? Anyway, we have one of the representatives from the Sheriff's Office with us, Sergeant. Going to give us a little pre-ride instruction.
Good morning, everybody. When we leave out of here, we're going to leave two abreast for the entire ride. If for any reason you need to pull out of the ride, mechanical failure, whatever the case may be, pull off to the right. Do not pull off to the left. You'll have motors passing you on the left-hand side going up to their next post. Ultimately, we want to make sure it's a safe ride for everybody, including ourselves. So you'll have a group of motors leading you when you pull out. And again, we're going to try to stay to the right. If you have to pull out for any reason, pull off to the right. Questions? Happy to see everybody. Hopefully, great safe ride.
Thank you. I want to mention once again, I have my partner from the association and the foundation. I want to give you a little bit of a history lesson, some of you don't know. How many of you have been here before?
Yeah.
Okay, did you enjoy it in the past?
Yes.
You're going to enjoy it today, so thank you for coming. But back in 2003, the end of 2003, I decided to form an organization that was for and about children. Some of you may know from reading my articles in the biker magazine, Wheels on the Road. Miami Mike is here. Say hello, Mike. And I write an article every month in Wheels on the Road. Please read it. But back in 2003, my daughter had made the recommendation that we start an organization for children. I have a grandson with cerebral palsy. And
Brad didn't tell you we were there.
he's going to be here this Friday. So I'm excited to see him and my daughter that I haven't seen, and my other twin grandchild that I haven't seen in a little over a year. And very excited about them coming, spending some time with us. I apologize. But this organization started because of Dalton. And the ironic thing is, we don't do anything for United Cerebral Palsy. We do work with the Chris Everett Children's Hospital, and indirectly we affect those children as well. So that's how it all came about, and I have a partner, he's out there, Stuart Hyden. He was with me when I was the director of Fort Lauderdale Hog. I know there's some Hog members here, and back in 1999 I became the director of Fort Lauderdale Hog. When I took the chapter over, there was 73 members. When I left in 2003 to start my own organization, there was 960 members. And I received the award from Willie G. Davidson for having the fastest growing Hog chapter in the world. I also want to thank a special friend and my former boss, Ace Armstrong from Miami Peterson's. Ace. The Petersons are wonderful people. You all know Mr. Peterson. I'd like you to send a little positive thought up to heaven for Mr. Peterson. He looked really good at the birthday party, and all we can hope is that that man is still with us for years to come. He is truly a gentleman Harley-Davidson dealer. And Ace Armstrong, you've been there 37 years, 38 years? 40 years at Peterson's Harley-Davidson, Ace Armstrong. You all know the guy in the orange shirt when you go in? That's the guy. He's my former boss, and I gotta tell you, bit of a hard ass, yes, but over the years, I've really come to love that man. So thank you very much for your friendship. As you know, many of you might know, we do the bike show every year for Peterson's down in Key West. So the next event you'll see us at will be the show on Duval Street, the third weekend in September, so please make a point to come to the Peterson's Poker Run. I want to thank the Wings of Gold guys for coming out this morning. They're here joining us and they'll be on the ride. Events and Adventures, Tracy, who's now a married lady. Congratulations. I don't want to miss anybody. Mike Core, the director of Miami Hog, of Miami Hog. We have one of my favorite DJs in the house. Raise your hand. He's right over there. If you go to a lot of the events around town, Bike Night and Hooters on Wednesday night, that's the guy that's blasting the tunes for you. I want to thank our DJ here this morning for providing this sound system and staging for us. Yeah, there's so many people to thank. I think sometimes, like the Academy Awards, you got a few minutes, you got to think of everything. But I will tell you that it doesn't happen without a lot of good people. I want to thank Rocky. I want to thank all the people of the Big Bike Riders Association. I want to thank all the ladies that work so hard, all the guys that work so hard. We really put a lot of effort in this. I think when you get to the casino, you're going to see that effort. You're going to see a lot of it here this morning. I want to thank the 501st Legion of Star Wars characters. And we've got some more surprises for you at the casino. I think you're going to enjoy that as well, so we look forward to having you there. We're going to go ahead and take about 10 minutes to get mounted up and ready to go. So we should be out of here probably right on time. And so right now, last minute, if you want some coffee, or please finish the coffee and the donuts and the fruit. If you can, stick it in your pockets and take it with you. Also, too, while you're hanging around here for a few minutes, I also want to thank Mobile Mike, bringing out one of his big rigs. Mobile Mike, thank you very much. One of the representatives from his company is here. We've got a little more music for you, and then we're going to go ahead and mount up and get going. Axeman for pictures. Please remember to go to axeman.axemanpictures.com and buy your pictures from today. Raffle tickets as well. We're giving away that trailer today at 3:30 at the casino. Get your raffle tickets for that. We're also giving away a laptop computer. A